What up, guys? It's been a minute. I know I've been ghost, but I want to say that I am officially back. I know last time I said that, I ended up not making a video in some months, but I think I finally got everything back on track. Becoming less busy, a lot of stuff going on, but overall, everything is still good. So, get right to it. So I don't know how many did I put. Title 4 stocks you got to have on your watch list. Since I have life set up, this is gonna be the first one that I talk about. Life to me, it is, let's see what I put on my notes. Alright, life, current float right now for it is 3.5 million. Warrants is around the 740. Pretty much a reverse split because of the minimum bid. And this stock is just waiting on some type of news. If I'm not mistaken, they have to August 5th to be able to become back in compliance with NASDAQ. If not, they're going to get delisted. So they do have offerings, and also potential offerings coming up as well too, when I read inside their filing. But for this, we're just waiting on one PR. Hopefully it's a good one. You know, if you get any acquisition, any contract, you could see this thing spike big. Not a lot of resistance for it. I'm looking at all the areas of concern. Not really that much. Probably right around here, $8 mark. Big volume day. Right around here, big volume day. But hey, if we're worrying about getting resistance on these around the 8s and 11s, then that's a good problem to have, that we're worrying about, given if it was purchased around the 4s or whatever. So keep an eye on life, waiting for some type of PR, hopefully a good one. And if so, this thing you could see probably move. It might do a like CEI. It's actually popped up on the radar this morning, but since it was New York Stock Exchange, didn't really trade it. But as you could see, it popped 2, got all the way up to 9. Huge day for it. AVGR. Now this one, it already started moving. News came out today at 2:38 p.m. So it did this initial. So what I'm actually looking to do, as you can see what time it is 1:49 a.m. So pre-market tomorrow, depending if it is still trending upwards during pre-market, I'ma get right in it. For this, let's see what I got for minutes. Minimum bid, split, the float is 6.4 million. Warrants at the 4s, 15 and 16. So that's about $1 upside before it gets slammed back down. As you can see here, it passed the 4 where the warrants was at, and it came right back down. But I would be cautious around the fours. Hopefully, it's like a float rotation. Right now, 6 million. So if this start trading really heavy during pre-market, I mean, like around like in the millions, multiply that by 10, the number of shares that it's number of shares that it's trading in pre-market, multiply it by 10, then it'll give you a rough idea of how much shares it's gonna trade for the day. So let's say pre-market it traded around 1 million, then it may finish the day off with trades about 10 million. Since the flow is 6, you would see that this thing would have a potential to spike. So definitely keep an eye on this. This should be the number one on the watch list for tomorrow. FRAN, that's the next one that I have. Reverse split. This one, actually, when I was looking it up, I didn't find any warrants for it, which is surprising. So, I mean, not to say that they're not going to have some in the future. The float for it is 3 million. So, and I believe for this one they have up until the 30th. I think it's 31 days. Yeah, 31st to be able to get compliance with NASDAQ, or else they get kicked out. Overall, I think this is a solid company, in the sense of the chart, and in the sense of this is the pattern that that I tend to like. So these are the ones, and the reason why I have YUMA, even though it's New York, have it listed as NASDAQ, but when I did the research, just had it listed as New York Stock Exchange. So I don't know. But either way, this stock did a sympathy play based upon CEI. It ran based upon it. So hopefully, if this could come out with some type of PR, and it only traded 2 million, and the float for this is stupid low. It's like 1 million. So it only did like one float rotation, and it still finished on its highs. I believe this still have potential upside for a couple for day 2, which is later on today when the market open. So, but it all depending on how it reacts during pre-market. So pre-market is definitely key. Wait for the breakout around like 408. It did it pre-market. I mean aftermarket. But I'm waiting for pre-market just to be able to see. So this should be number 2 on the watch list as well for tomorrow's play. And for AVG, so that way you guys don't see that I'm just blowing smoke. I had actually already talked about this on Stock Tweets a while back. Not really a while back, but and people were just slanging me. It never fails. Every time I post about a stock on Stock Tweet, I always get these people just start attacking me like, oh, this company's crap. I'm like, no kidding, guys. It is crap, but for the pattern that I'm doing it for, I'm not I'm not married to this company. I'm not long term, and I'm only entering into it once news come out. I posted this on June 24th at 9:48 a.m. Hottest stock to keep an eye on is AVGR. I think this stock is going to have a really big day in the coming days or weeks. Be ready for it when PR drop. So, and shortly after I posted this, and I had people just started attacking me or whatever. But yeah, definitely keep an eye on these. I mean, the pattern is still intact. It's still doing the same thing. Hopefully we have a CEI day on one of these. And again, I saw this morning. I didn't play it. Friend actually alerted me to it. But and plus I've been sick, so it's just been a challenge all around. But hopefully I'm back. I shouldn't say hopefully. I am back. So look forward to seeing more videos. Definitely, have any questions, leave a comment in the comment. Subscribe, share this video. Like I said, I feel I'm always going by this motto. I feel like when I share things, that I know, in turn, I end up learning something else. So it's karma. Call it karma. Call it reaping. You sow what you reap, or reap what you sow, however you say it. So that's why I constantly want to give out free content of what I know, of what I see, because in turn I feel like I learn by telling, and also learn by other people sharing with me. So I'm cutting this video short. Hope you guys are prepared for tomorrow. I do have a class tomorrow that I am teaching someone, and I also have a class that I'm doing in Tampa, Florida on July 11th. So it's wow, it's tomorrow at 6 p.m. I'm gonna try to record it, or have someone record it if I don't forget, and I'll try to upload it to the YouTube channel. If not, and I'll think of something else. But I'm signing off. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.